Hello everyone! I'm going to show you an incredible trick, transforming these simple, often overlooked electronic components into a powerful, versatile tool, a DIY TV antenna. I'm looking through my box of old electronics here, and I've found this small blue capacitor. It's a pretty standard capacitor, but with a few clever modifications, we can give it a brand new, incredibly useful life. I'm taking two insulated wires, one red and one blue. I'll strip a small section from each end. Exposing the copper is absolutely essential for making good electrical contact and ensuring proper conductivity. I'm twisting the wires tightly around the capacitor's terminals to ensure a strong mechanical and electrical connection. We want to avoid any loose contacts that could affect performance and signal quality. To insulate and secure these connections further, I'm applying a generous amount of hot glue. This protects the exposed wires from shorting and adds significant durability to our capacitor assembly. I'm taking a small piece of white board, which will serve as our stable base. I'll attach the capacitor assembly to the center using more hot glue. Now I'm adding two small terminal blocks, placing one on each side of the capacitor. Securing the terminal blocks firmly to the board with hot glue ensures they stay in place, even when we're connecting and disconnecting wires. These blocks are incredibly useful because they'll allow us to easily and securely connect our antenna elements later on. Leave a comment and let me know which country you are watching from. It's great that we can connect and chat from all over the world. Next, I'm trimming any excess wire and carefully stripping a bit more insulation from the ends. I'm connecting the stripped end of the red wire from the capacitor to one terminal block, and the blue wire to the other. Using a screwdriver, I'm tightening the screws on the terminal blocks to secure the red wire. This neatly completes the primary circuit, bringing power and signal paths to our terminals. I'm repeating the process for the blue wire on the other terminal block, ensuring that all connections are firm and safe. This symmetrical setup helps in achieving balanced antenna performance. Now, I take a long piece of bare copper wire and carefully wrap it around a marker pen to form a neat spring. This coil will serve as one of our essential antenna elements. After shaping it, I trim and refine it to fit the size of the design. I'm making another identical coil, ensuring both are the same length and shape. This consistency is incredibly important for balanced antenna performance and optimal signal reception. I'm plugging one end of the first spring coil into one of the connector blocks and tightening it. This forms the first active part of our antenna, ready to capture electromagnetic waves. Now I'm doing the same for the second spring coil, attaching it to the other terminal block. These two coils will work in tandem, effectively increasing our signal capture area. I'm taking a piece of copper wire and bending it into a U-shape. These will connect the inner terminals, creating a bridge for the signal to flow correctly within our antenna array. If you find this video interesting, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss any interesting ideas coming soon. I'm screwing these U-shaped wires into the inner terminals of the blocks, ensuring they are firm and make good contact. This completes the wiring for our main antenna elements. Here I have a standard TV splitter. We'll be using this crucial component to connect our homemade antenna to the television, effectively combining the signals from our two coils. I'm preparing a short piece of wire by using pliers to fine-tune it. This wire will connect one of the antenna elements to the splitter, establishing the signal path. I'm connecting this second wire to the other splitter input and the terminal block on the right side. It's essential to tighten all these connections securely with a screwdriver. I'm connecting one end of this short wire to one of the splitter's inputs and the other end to the terminal block on the left side of our capacitor. This effectively directs the signal from one coil to the splitter. I'm taking a standard coaxial cable, which will run from our antenna to the TV. I'm carefully stripping the outer insulation to expose the inner wire and shielding, preparing it for connection. I'm attaching an F connector to this end of the coaxial cable. Make sure it's snug for the best signal transfer. A loose connector can significantly degrade reception. I'm repeating the stripping and F connector attachment for the other end of the coaxial cable. I'm attaching an L-shaped coaxial connector to this end of the cable. The L shape is practical for tight spaces behind the TV. This careful preparation ensures a robust and reliable connection from start to finish. I'm screwing one end of our prepared coaxial cable into the output of the TV splitter. And there you have it, our complete homemade antenna. Look how compact and neat it is. As you can see, the screen initially shows no signal, which is expected before the magic happens. I'm connecting the coaxial cable from our DIY antenna directly into the antenna input on the back of my TV. Wow! Look at that, we've picked up a channel. The picture is incredibly clear and stable. Our little antenna is working. I'm going to quickly flip through a few more channels just to show you how consistently well it works. This homemade antenna is really pulling in those signals with impressive clarity. To truly prove that our DIY antenna is doing the heavy lifting, I'll temporarily disconnect the coaxial cable. See how the no signal message immediately reappears? Now, I'll reconnect it. And just like that, the picture's back, proving the effectiveness of our build. Our DIY antenna is truly effective. This little device proves you don't always need expensive equipment for great TV reception. A completely functional TV antenna made from items you might otherwise discard. If you enjoyed this project and found it inspiring, please give this video a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and leave a comment below telling me what other unexpected things you'd like to see me create. Don't forget to subscribe for more fantastic DIY ideas. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.